In this problem, we are to write an algebraic expression that summarizes the steps below. Step 1 says to subtract 7 from x. So what this means is that we have some unknown number x, and we are to subtract 7 from it. So that would be the algebraic expression x minus 7. Because there's no equal sign, we do not call this an equation, we call it an expression. If it was just a number, we'd call it a numerical expression, but since it involves a variable, we call it an algebraic expression. So I'm done with step 1. This is the algebraic expression that represents subtracting 7 from x. The tricky part now is that we are to multiply by 3. So you have to be careful. I'm tempted to just take this and multiply by 3, and if I did that, what would happen is, if I left my answer this way, then what it really means to do is actually do step 2 before step 1, and the order was intended to be important. You're supposed to do step 1 before step 2. So for example, in order of operations, often referred to as PEMDAS, parentheses come first, then exponents, multiplication and division are on the same level. The order in which you apply them is just whichever comes furthest to the left. You go from left to right and do your multiplication division left to right, and then after that you do addition and subtraction from left to right, as addition and subtraction are on the same level as well. So if you look at what we've written, because the m comes before the s in PEMDAS, this means you were to multiply the 3 and the x before you do the subtraction. And if you look at our steps, the multiplication of 3 is actually step 2, but we want to do the multiplication as a second step. So to get people to know that you want the subtraction to be done first, we use a grouping symbol like a set of parentheses or brackets. So what I'm going to do is insert a set of parentheses here to indicate to the reader of this algebraic expression that since P comes first in PEMDAS, that the operation in parentheses must come first. So this tells them that the subtraction comes first, and that's exactly what we want. Step 1 was to do the subtraction, then as a second step we do the multiplication.